Hi, Supernote20 here. I wanted to explain the palindrome exercise here. This is my code. Sorry, it's not documented. What is the palindrome exercise about? Well, given a word, as you can see, given a word here, a string, well, it doesn't need to be a word, it can be a text. Given some text here, we want to check, for example, like we want to check if when you reverse it, if it's read in the same way. There's a lot of ways you can do this. Like you could even do reverse on this string and check if the original string and the reverse one are the same. So that's one possible solution, very simple. Another possible solution is to check the characters one by one. So for example, if I want to check if this one is a palindrome, well, I can check if is T the same as P. Well, it's not. So this one, not a palindrome, okay? Sorry, it's a little hard to, just with one hand, okay. What about this one? Well, P is the same as P, check. And we got to the middle, okay? So this one is palindrome. What about this one? Well, P is the same as P, so far so good. But now we come here, R is not the same as E. So this one, not a palindrome, okay? And that's pretty much the idea. That's literally the same I have here in the code. We want to check the last one with the first one, if they are the same or not. If they are different, well, it's not a palindrome, right? Return false. Return false if they are different. If they are the same, for example, P and P, same letter, we keep going, right? So E, R, we check, and then we go on and on until we reach the middle. Now, what's the middle? That's a little bit of a tricky part. Actually, here, I'm just noticing I do the whole thing back and forth. Like, I go here, and then I go all the way there, right? So this thing works, but we can do better, okay? So far, two fully functioning approaches, but this one, we can polish it a little bit more, because what we're doing is like, we're going all the way here, and then we go like, sorry, I don't know how to do the mimicry with my fingers, but we're going all the way to the middle, and then we're doing the same thing again, just I and J interchanged, like if the beginning is I, index I, and the ending is index J, we're doing like the whole loop, and then we change I and J, and we do the same thing again. So here we're doing this whole check twice. So that's a bit, it works, but it's a bit inefficient. Why do we need to check twice? So let's do it just once. And for that, we'll just go until the center of the list. Now, what's the center of the list? It's a little complicated. I mean, because if you have like 4, okay, the center of the list is just 2, right? You do 1, 2 checks. Let's try with 6, okay? So for 6 characters, a word, for example, or a text with 6 characters, 6 divided by 2, 3. And we can test this. 1, 2, with your fingers, 1, 2, 3. Okay, maybe this thing is not the... Can I get another here? All right, maybe I can space them out a little bit. Okay, so 1, 2, and 3. Okay, these two, and these two, 3. Okay, but what happens if we have an odd amount? Well, we do 1, 2, and it's just 2. Okay, so let me write it down somewhere here. So for when it's even, we just do divided by 2, right? But when it's odd, well, for 5, we do 2. For 3, well, we just do 1. For 7, we do 3. So we can try and error. We can test different numbers. And eventually we will notice that the correct number is... Where is it? Here. The correct number is -1, okay? Sorry, it's a little... give me a second. It's a little hard to do this with one hand. Okay, here. So as you can see, like if it's even, okay, here you have like some pseudocode. If it's even, half the list is just, divided by 2. But if it's odd, like 5 or 7 or 9 or 11 characters, we have to do -1. This is called a succession in math. Pretty easy math, like first year university or so. If you are in university first year, you might want to try to demonstrate this by induction. If you are not at university, you can just use these and like try to convince yourself, like try adding more of these elements and check that it's always like, for example, 3, 6, 7. Okay, so for 7 we do 1, 2, and 3 checks, and now we're at the middle. Okay, so yeah, just check with different amounts of elements, 5, 3, 7, 9, etc., until you convince yourself that the middle is exactly here. Okay, this is like basic algebra, by the way. So yeah, now we have 3 different ways of solving this problem. We can solution number 1, we can check if a string, like we can reverse a string and then check the original one versus the mirror, and if they are the same, it's a palindrome. If they are not the same, it's false, it's not a palindrome. That's solution number 1. Solution number 2, pretty easy. You check the whole list. Okay, like imagine my 2 fingers here are the indices, and we can check the whole list. Or solution number 3, similar to solution number 2, but a little bit more optimized, we can check only until the middle. Like if this is the same as this, and then we check this one, that's it. You know, like we do 1 and 2 checks. Okay, let me write it here. Check number 1, it's these 2. Can you see it? Check number 2, it's this one, and then we're done. You know, so like, oh, sorry. Once more with my fingers. Check number 1, it's these 2. Check number 2, it's these 2, and then we're finished. And with way number 2, we're doing like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 checks. Okay, so let me write that down. This is already like second year of computer science. So solution number, let me write S2 because I don't have a lot of room. Okay, solution number 2, we do n checks. Okay, n checks. And solution, sorry, it's really difficult with one finger. Solution number 3, we are doing n minus 1 divided by 2 checks. This is called time complexity, and it's something you would learn at, I believe, second year of computer science. Just, you know, this number is smaller. Like, check here, for example. If I have 5 letters, solution number 2 would do 5 checks, and whereas solution number 3 would do 2 checks. Okay, like here, 2 is smaller than 5, 1 is smaller than 3, 3 is smaller than 7. If I have, I don't know, 101 checks for solution number 3, for solution number 2, I can check this amount of characters with just 50 checks. Okay, so this one is like more or less twice as fast. Okay, so yeah, there you have the solution. Sorry if it's too scuffed. You will have the code snippets in the description, all 3 solutions in C++. If you need them in Python or if you need anything else, let me know. That's it. I have post development of my engine for this, so I hope it's useful for you, because I need to keep doing my game engine now. Okay, bye. I hope you like I really like using these as an example. Sorry if it was too scuffed, because I only have one hand, because the other one is, you know, recording. So yeah, take care. Bye.